Guys, honestly, this is just mind blowing when it's in front of you. So we went out in London yesterday, yeah, because we were like, right, let's get this done now. Because me and Matt have just been watching everything that comes out, and we're just like tutorial this, tutorial that, update there, and we were like, F it, let's try and get a Mac Mini. These things are like rare. They're like rarer than gold and diamond at the moment. Trying to get a Mac Mini or a Mac Studio because everyone's doing the same thing. Is because basically getting a Mac Mini or a Mac Studio is a very simple way of employing an AI agent because you can host it onto that hardware device. So it's an Apple product. So everyone's done the same thing, and you keep buying them. Like I'll end up, mate, with like 20 Mac Minis in my living room, like just all running on like a server. And loads of people are kind of doing that same thing. So we couldn't find one anywhere that didn't have a month lead time, but we found in a CEX store or a sex store. That they had a refurbed one, and it was like right up beyond Notting Hill. And I was like, right, let's get there before it opens, so we're first in, grab it, get out. And that's exactly what we did. And it turned out it wasn't even refurbished; it was just one someone didn't want. So it's like brand new, and they'd ran all their tests on it, 5-year warranty. And I was like, oh mate, we've struck gold here. It's like the only one we could find in London. But yeah, long story short, we got it at 10 o'clock yesterday, and then literally until midnight we're just like session to install it, to get it all up and running. So I've connected it to my so I've got it on Telegram. Here it is. I've called it Bobot. Cool.
Nice.
And here it is on my Telegram. I don't know if you can see that there, but I've just got it on a messenger app basically.
It's not focusing, but
You get the point. It's like WhatsApp, and I could talk to it right now and get it to start a new task and go build this application. Send me screenshots of the UI or of the workflow or whatever. I could be anywhere in the world, and my Mac Mini will just do the work for me. And it's fucking good, mate. It's so much better than Replit at building software programs. Like so much better. Like it pretty much gets everything nigh on first time. And it's just so intuitive and easy to use. And because you can just chat to it through Telegram, like we've linked it all in the back end.
Yeah, so tell us the link then. So you talked it through Telegram. That then talks to what bit of software?
It talks to OpenClaw, which is hosted like natively on the desktop on the Mac Mini, and you can also go through OpenClaw. Like, so we've got the dashboard that you can do directly on the computer as well. So we could talk to it through there. I could talk to it through here. We're setting up. I'm literally going out and getting an iPhone, a new iPhone. Just got a SIM card to connect a business WhatsApp account, because then it has its own WhatsApp. It's already got an Apple account and a Gmail signed in with our Google Workspace, and then it can speak to any of our staff. We've done two things first. One is we've created basically an end-to-end marketing studio within a few hours. So it's gone and I've signed it into different social media accounts. It's assessed all the analytics, all of the content we've ever posted, all of the competitors, and it aggregates all of that into performance dashboards. And then it illustrates through 6 different content mediums, which is LinkedIn, long form, short form, etc., written posts, image ads. And then it's giving us 5 recommended videos that would work in terms of what's working in the marketplace right now with hooks, thumbnails, structure, durations, basically everything you need to go and then shoot that content. And then it's going to analyze and give us a report each day of every bit of content that we post across the board. So it's basically an end-to-end marketing analyzer, and it can also be a curator as well. It can create the thumbnails and do everything else, which is the next layer we're going to add on. That's the first thing we've got it to do. Second thing, which is like, this is game-changing, just in terms of the needle it will move for the business, is we have connected it with all of our sales systems. So Go High Level, Fireflies. So Go High Level is our CRM system where all leads come through, and Fireflies is our like call recording. So when the sales guys do calls, then it all gets recorded into transcripts and everything else. And we've got thousands of calls of data, and it's learned and studied all of that. It's studied all of the GPT summaries and our marketing collateral and all sorts of different documents that we use internally for sales guides. And then it's created a new dashboard that's got a Kanban chart of each lead at the point of the discovery call. It matches it through Go High Level on the CRM. The Fireflies call is the trigger. It then composes the follow-up email with all the relevant attachments. It will WhatsApp that to the rep in a screenshot so they can see the UI format, draft the email into their email account, and all the rep has to do is give it a once over and go approved, and it will send the email. And then it listens and tracks for the response email from the client, and it will draft the follow-up to that. And if it needs to book in a call, it will book in the call straight to their Google Calendar and do that setup and speak to other staff members like me or someone else who might be needed on that call and check our availability. Basically eliminates admin for our sales reps, which gives them about 30% more capacity. And we've built those two same things. We've built pretty much all the foundations of within one day, the first time using it. And we'll just get quicker and quicker and quicker and quicker at doing it. So it is game changing tech, boys, like game changing. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited, like a little baby.
The potential downside risk of that is something gets posted and you're like, oh, that's not good. Don't want that post. So do you have like a final sign off before it just cracks on?
Yeah, so it won't be able to post anything or do any of those sort of things. You can just like restrict permissions and like, so I've got it as it's got like delegated authority within our Google Workspace, which you set up through like a service account, which means it can draft things and do stuff like that, but can't change security permissions. It can't like do anything beyond the protocols you give it. Now, don't get me wrong. Could someone hack us and do that? I mean, potentially, but they could do that anyway. So it's like the risk of, do you take the upside efficiency gains over the tiny risk? But because OpenAI has now bought OpenClaw, I think that's going to securitize it even more, and we host it in our Google account. So it's
I was just going to say, so the idea of getting a Mac Mini is that you just keep the complete ID on one computer. It's like basically it's his own bot, and then you can log in, and it doesn't. You don't get confused when you've got different Google accounts and stuff. So you just set it up on a computer, and then press play, and let it just do all your admin and back office stuff. I love it.